upstairs, but I don't know how to get to it. Oh, well, fuck. It's right here, I didn't see it. Yeah, fuck. Sorry. I don't... Yeah. Didn't mean to fucking jump up the stairs.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This will be taken very short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I think I'll go ahead and use the atrial straight sword. This is 124 plus 17. It's more than what I got now, but it doesn't do any dark. No.
Oh my god, I gotta do some weed. Hey Logan. What's up guys? It's another episode with your boy Big Zombie, Josh and Logan. We're BLJ. Oh.
We're
talking about my vagina.
On me.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, shit,
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
One more
2nd and 9. Darnold is brought in by Jamison Crowder. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Back to throw, Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
So we're going to spawn back in.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensive, not giving him the big play when he does catch the ball secondary.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I see it. I remember.
Darnold on 3rd down. And he's got a moonwalk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Darnold from the red zone now. Caught here by Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at
Times
the
number 2,
sidelines
there's
thinking to
physical
themselves, and
73 plus
expressing,
3.
let's keep throwing it. We're
There's
doing
100
pretty well.
critical, and the
They
spellback
follow
is
up the gain of
110.
5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here comes the 7th play in this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's third down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Yeah, he was looking out for rescue by the time he was almost, well, he wasn't almost
And
ready.
he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Yeah, I mean, he's been better. He's talking about like not like almost collapsing work and shit.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back
Yeah,
at the
he's
6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I still got a seat of the giant tree too.
What the fuck? Johnson has
Second and
diabetes?
goal from the 6 this time.
No, we don't know if it is.
Here's Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But now it's third and goal. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
On fourth down, the Jets turning to Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Catanzaro's kick is good. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
So I should do that now, correct?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he stopped immediately there. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
He's the next one in line to get to the top, so I think he's waiting for that. And we just got to fuck that.
Now a first down carry. It's going to
get fired,
and
so
lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 55 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Do you use that machine that picks your finger and shit?
New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get it. Not easily done.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. This is caught at the 20. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 65 yards.
Because I'm only 22, like, I'm not far behind Josh. Like,
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a first and goal.
Like the only time that I ever felt sick was when
that didn't take long. One play, we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Darnold from the gun. That's complete. Right around the 8. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. To throw is Darnold. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal.
Oh, fuck yes, I love my life.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
No problems in the field goal department so far. Is 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Oh, my fucking shoulder.
Like some kind of like special fucking quest for line boy.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Breeze now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
And Kamara has it stripped, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
The set can be obtained early by getting Egon to fall off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's
next
it.
Field, yeah.
No gain on the play there. Second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Leaves them with third and just a couple.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
All right, how do you get it, bitch? I'm just saying you got it and let this bullshit
they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
I like the armor plus. I think it'll fit with what I'm.
Man, because the coverage is way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely.
I just want to look at that opportunity right there.
I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out on the field comes New Orleans. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal.
That is nothing but playing this game all day.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to drop back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved though if they recruit with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Past the 20. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Dude, I gotta go get my fucking souls for
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Well, I had to kill myself.
Throwing now is Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
It certainly seems like getting him the ball in the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. They're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
I'm like, what the fuck? Are you sure?
Darnold popped
Because
the
like
play fake
last
to Bell.
time this shit happened, bitch, this shit was a fucking crime. So
He's got a man wide open, complete.
get out your hand and touch me. Oh, bitch, are you sure? Because I don't about this one.
Quincy Enunwa, 79 yards.
Oh, God.
And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Are this right now?
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I don't know if this is bad, but I might have a slight shed.
Now comes the New Orleans offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
Well,
Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
God, that's
and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Yep.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they sat back, I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Oh, you got to find him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Breeze to throw again. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Thomas, the intended target.
You try to kill him and then fucking do him, man. Yeah, let me put that shit in my inventory real quick. Alright. You ready? Yeah, I see you got him.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take wins home. Check, 47.
Darnold.
Oh, someone took
And he's
right
going to
there.
go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Catanzaro's kick is right through.
It's a tight night, so that's
And that
always
will give
fucking
them a
important.
12-point lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
This will be taken in at the 1. So we come upon halftime, and what's a 12 will get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Stone Palmer.
Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the 2nd half with Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sage is cold?
On 2nd and 11 now.
That sounds like that could be for me.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them.
Let's talk about where those trees following us up here.
Downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball, they think they're going to win those too.
Crowder now to return. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Hey, that's why we got to break this. You want to fix the fucking check, man.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A screen to Bell. And oh, he's just... Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Brees to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in a game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place in the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker. On 4th down, the Jets turning to Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal try. From the
You want to hear the most epic story, Big Zombie Killer?
And that one's not going to get there.
All
Not
right,
enough
guys.
juice
So
and
it
ambitious
was
effort,
fourth
but it's
quarter
well short. And
in
this
the red
score will stay
zone.
right where it is.
The guy was about to score,
NFL
right?
kickers nowadays, they make things
So-
look so easy
So
because
I was
normally
playing
from this
defensive
range,
lineman while Ball
about
and
2
Ted
out of
were playing
3. And this is
linebacker.
not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20
So-
years ago, you
so
get
the
where he
ball is
was
high,
in that
and I was
50
able to
range,
get off
maybe
of
a
my
little
defender,
over. And
and I
it's a
sacked
big
the
kick, but
QB,
now we just, if they leave it short, you're
and
like,
we
whoa,
won
what
the game
happened? And
with my
that's what we
sack.
have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer.
And I fucking
Now we
carried
think they're
it.
definitely within range, and you're
I saw
exactly
proof.
right.
I
When
saw
it comes
proof
up
of my
short,
game.
there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Oh, my team's actually a 99 overall from that year.
Breeze. And off his back foot, he'll heave
Oh,
this
really,
one deep.
Yeah, you do
And
chat.
it'll be incomplete.
PlayStation.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Wait, what virus?
Here's Breeze. And the throw there going to be
Why?
incomplete.
Because they just sent you
We're
stuff?
into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the
You're a
ball like
fucking
we
idiot,
saw there.
Zach.
I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away. And
What
look at
happens
this.
when you
This
lose
is a
to
good one.
them?
And that is much too long. That's
Well,
into
that's
the
funny
end zone
because
for
you're
a
about to lose to
touchback.
me.
At their own 20-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and
He's
10
ready for the back
at
to
the
school
20.
dance.
Motion, reset.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll go down at the 26.
Wait, did you buy the team pack?
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Wait, I gotta go see the odds. Might be one.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
I saw a guy on YouTube, he bought a pack, and his first one he got
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best.
Yeah, I would go with Cowboys. 60% chance.
Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
The Dolphins are 7.1, but the Cowboys have a shit ton.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
The Texans, you have a 6.7.
Texans suck ass as well.
Okay, that's it. I'm buying the Cowboys.
Because you fucking
From
suck.
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Emphasis on the suck part.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Come on, Cowboys. Cowboys, show me the money.
15 and a first down.
Come on, come on. God damn it.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
I got 3 golds.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas.
I know.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game.
I'll never buy a pack again.
I'm
kidding, I'll buy
their task is even tougher.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
With the Browns?
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. He finds an opening past the 40. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
I haven't played Journey yet this year.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40
yes,
now for 1st and 10.
I just want to get to 1,000,000 coins and then I'll start playing. A lot.
The first carry for Elijah McGuire.
I can flex on me.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
Amount of coins, like thousands of or hundreds of times,
but at this stage,
equals
you have to
big
take a few chances
coins.
as well.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
The last run got a couple.
They
Here's
hate
2nd
me
and 8.
because they ain't me.
They run the counter. Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
The game too.
Mark him at the 5. A gain there of 21 yards. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They go again with Cannon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Emphasis on what he just said.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
I'm not making a ton of coins. I'm just making like 50 to 100K. Because I find it fun. No, I am playing the games. No, you don't. You can get good players.
Now it's the backup, Bridgewater.
Mason Rudolph is actually dog shit.
He was trying to find Keith Kirkwood.
Wait, he's your quarterback. He's your backup quarterback, right?
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
He's starting a preseason game or what?
Is emboldened a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that.
When does regular season start? When are we going to do our draft?
Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
Saturday night.
They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath.
Yeah, but you have to pay to get in, so...
Push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
To throw again on 2nd down, Bridgewater.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game
long.
Who has
legendary awards and who doesn't?
They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
You'd rather do nothing.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Yes, you do. I'm at Ultra Legend. Bet.
On 1st down, here's McGuire.
They actually have a leaderboard for the most tax people voting. I'm number 3 of all.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeout in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
I know, but I'm still making profit.
It'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Got a blast.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use it.
You just don't understand. You just don't understand. You don't remember.
And hit behind
but you don't remember what I taught you.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
Yeah, and I get training, a lot of training.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them
That's
home.
Not
the next
what
guy
you
comes
don't
through
even understand me. You don't remember what I told you, what I did.
Got a blast.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I'm not making much points, but guess what? I'm getting a shit ton of training.
You have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Upgrade my shit.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon.
No.
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, just like I just get the
kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
No, I do like the. I'm doing like the legend ones where I can get it pretty much like
they've struggled to the tune of 2 for
8
so far. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Cannon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough.
I mean, it's fun training.
A nice first down pickup.
Yeah,
on
but
a
I'm
gain
going
of
to do that a
6.
lot.
Starting to become
plays.
a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
See, the thing is that Legends,
every coach we've ever talked to says
the
body
Legends,
language is important. And now you're seeing guys with
stats
their
are
hands
always
on their
like
hips,
so much
bent
better.
over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
PD, do you still have Patrick Mahomes? Why?
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
You have Gurley. Power up pass.
So it's a victory.
Got a blast.